You just talk about this will be the first time you've started in back-to-back games. Do you consider that kind of a significant step for you? And
Yeah, I mean, get the opportunity to play. You wait a lot of years to play multiple games in a row. It's been a while, um, but you're just going like any other week. You're just going about the normal pace, normal tempo, and pretty routine.
You've done primetime games before, so I know that can affect the meeting schedule slightly and atmosphere maybe. Any real difference between that stage and one like the one on last Sunday?
Yeah, the thing is, just you got to wait all day to play. That's the biggest thing. I think most guys don't like that part, sit in the hotel all day. But we had extra day to prepare, so we feel good about that. Get our bodies right, get our minds right, and it's gonna be a fun environment up there. They're playing well. They got a good team, and we're juiced about it.
How do you make the time pass on Sunday or Monday rather?
A lot of TV, whatever's on. You gotta hope something's good on.
Are there many guys left from when you were with the Giants, and what do you remember about your time up there?
Yeah, I mean, obviously know a lot of those offensive guys, and those defensive linemen that are all up there, still up there, and they're really good players. It was a short stint, but I enjoyed it. Good group of guys. Love being in the room with Daniel, and glad to see he's playing well.
Cooper, on that note of preparing for a second start in a row, you can prepare with game film of what you've done. What's that process been like that, and how can it help?
Yeah, the game film this week's big. We haven't played. They have a new staff, obviously, and we haven't played that defense since really Baltimore, and so you got to put in a little extra work. It's not the normal, division game. You got to know what the guys do. So everyone's been putting extra work, trying to get a good beat on what they're doing and have a good plan and execute it.
How about with film of you playing? Like, how does that allow you to make corrections differently or get coached differently?
Yeah, you're always learning. Every snap, you're learning something. The good, the bad. You can always learn something every play. And looking back at last week, there's a lot to learn. Get that cleaned up and just keep improving.
I don't know if your mind works like Jerry Jones is. Have you allowed yourself to dream that if I can beat the Giants, I can keep this job?
I definitely don't dream as big as Jerry. No, but just want to keep winning. That's the goal. That's the plan. As long as I'm in there, that's my job. And rely on those guys on defense and our offensive line and receivers, and play within the system and trust them and get the job done.
How do you avoid getting too high with the game's highs or getting too low with the lows?
Yeah, just kind of over time, I think I've gotten better at it. We do a lot of, mental conditioning, things like that, training your mind on how to, handle the ups and downs. And I think as you get older, you get better at it, and, experience has helped.
Does some of it come naturally for you?
I think playing quarterback, it kind of forces you to be natural about it. I mean, literally the next play, you got 10 other guys you're responsible for. There's really no time to dwell on the past. They're looking at you for the next call, the next play, and you got to take ownership of the next play and whatever's coming. So naturally, you get to kind of just move on.
Have you ever been excitable?
Excitable? Yeah. We were excitable after that game.
For 5 minutes?
Yeah, 5 minutes, yeah.
When Jerry makes a comment about a quarterback controversy, do you and Dak talk about that, laugh about that?
Yeah, we got a good little laugh, and I think he just wants to win games, and that's what we all want to do.
How's Michael looked in practice too this week?
It's good. It's awesome having him back out there. You kind of forget how big he is. He walks in the huddle, you're like, oh, 13's back in the huddle, and looks good out there. Made a few plays today. I mean, he seems good to me. He'll be working his way in, but I think we're all happy where he's at.
If Dalton can't go, what do your other tight ends bring?
Yeah, I mean, they're very impressive young guys. Ferg can block, tough, really catch the ball, runs well. Then Peyton can really run. Super fast guy, catches everything. And those guys are learning all the time and have a lot of confidence in them.
when you go back, you didn't turn the ball over. When you went back and reviewed the tape, there were a few throws that had a chance to be picked off. What did you see in those? Was that from just not playing that much when you look back on the decision making, or what happened?
Yeah, there's always throws you want back in every game. Fortunately, there's no interceptions, but happens playing quarterback when you're out there, you're throwing it around. And a couple times they made good plays, a couple times was me. You just got to protect the ball. You win the turnover battle, your percentage of winning goes up dramatically.
Has anything about, you say you're always prepared as if you're starting. Has anything changed though? Like, are you putting more time in? Are you asking more questions? Are you doing more stuff than you would normally do, knowing if Dak was around?
The normal prep's kind of the same. I think where the difference is with those that one group. You know, you're talking to the one receivers, talking with the one O-line more, kind of little things, you know, that they need or little checks here and decisions here. So I think communication with those guys is the biggest difference, and you know, been trying to execute that, and you know, I've enjoyed it.
Have you had more, you know, friends and former teammates and stuff reach out to you recently, and if so, how have you dealt with that?
Yeah, it's fun hearing from everyone. Congratulations, and proud of me and all that stuff. Like I said, I have a great support staff. My whole life's been great. Very fortunate, and you know, I definitely try not to forget that.
Do you feel additional weight on your shoulders right now?
No, I mean, like I said, when you're playing QB, you're just playing. It feels good to kind of be, you know, back out there in a rhythm of next game. You know, not just a one-game stint, and you know, you just want to go play. When you're actually truly between the lines out there, you know, Monday Night Football, Sunday Night Football, whatever, it is just football, and you know, that's kind of what you dwell in.
Cooper, what's Dak like on a week like this? Does he come to you a lot? Do you go to him? Is he just kind of let you do your thing, or how helpful is he on a week like this?
Yeah, he's been keeping it pretty routine. I think he's trying to stay in his routine, kind of how the flow of the week would go for him. He's been in meetings, he's been at practice, so it's kind of rhythm as usual. You know, he's just not the one playing.
Teammates describe you as calm, cool, collected. Is that how you see yourself?
Generally, yeah. I'm like I said, I told him the other day, I was like, if you need a hype man or hype speech, I'm not the guy. But you know, in the huddle and out there, I try to command, stay poised, and you know, that works at the quarterback position.
Did you say that Saturday night in the offensive meeting, or would you say that?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but
Between limited reps and then injuries back and forth, how much work have you actually had with Michael Gallup and working with him as a wide receiver?
Yeah, you know, like, we've been together for a few years, so you know, definitely thrown to him. You know, watched him hundreds of times, and back when he was a rookie, we got to play together when he was short stint on the 2 group before he got thrown up there. But great player, big body, can really run. He's looked good. It's been great having him back.
How's he grown since that Tuesday early?
Yeah, he's just gotten stronger. I mean, he's much better, just built athletically. He was always fast, kind of understanding how to run routes. Every receiver gains experience doing that, and you know, he's looked good.
I want to ask you about your comfortability with Noah Brown. Obviously, it's nice to have a guy that you recognize out there throwing the ball to. Just what's that been like getting to work with him during this time as a starter?
Yeah, it's been awesome. So happy for Noah. Like I said, we came in together a long time ago, and he's worked his way up. Well, was always the guy doing the dirty work, doing the blocking, the special teams, and now he gets to go out there, show what he can really do. You know, he's worked hard. He's got his body right. He's running faster, strong catches. You know, really happy for him.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, thanks, guys.
Next one.